Cool. All right. Welcome to another episode of Higher Notion podcast. My name is Joel, and that's Gonzo.
What's up?
I apologize about the mess I am doing. Revamp of my room. I haven't finished it, but I did repaint some stuff, and I'm just waiting for some more furniture. So,
yeah. Wait, you painted your walls blue?
It's not specifically blue, but it is blue. It came out blue.
That made no sense.
Okay, so
blue, but it's blue.
It wasn't supposed to be blue, but it came out blue. I don't know.
What color was it supposed to be?
I think it was called Jubilee or something.
Like a slate gray?
Yeah, it was supposed to be like more grayish blue, but it came out like dead ass just blue, regular like color pencil blue.
Did you need did you put primer on first?
No.
I think that's why.
Because I spent like $150 on these paint. Like I had to paint the closet doors and the floorboards because those are they're dirty, but they're stain dirty. I can't get those out.
Oh, got you.
So, and then I got to paint the door. Do that probably next week or something. I don't know.
Okay. Well, yeah, because some of the paints come with primer in them, but usually, I'm not sure painting the walls is the same as painting furniture, but when I painted my nightstand and I had to use primer first. That's primer, right? That's what it's called? That first layer.
Yeah. It usually brings out the color. It's different with furniture. It just kind of depends on the type of furniture. Sometimes you just got to sand it down and then.
Yeah, I didn't sand it. I thought about it, but I was like, it's fine. But it looks good. I need to start doing that. Just instead of getting rid of furniture, just revamping it.
So what I've been looking into, because have you ever gone onto the Facebook Marketplace?
Dude, I don't have Facebook.
Yeah, I don't really use it for the social aspect, but I go onto the marketplace and I look for free shit, and they have a lot of furniture just for free, nice ass computer desk, bookcases, and dressers and stuff like that could
for free.
They list the reasons why. There was this nice ass dinner table he must have been rich or something, because when he took the picture, it was this nice ass dinner sitting area, and and he's giving it away for free. It's it has a little chip right here, which should be pretty easy to fix. And then he's I'm just moving, you just got to pick it up in a day or two, and it's real heavy, and I'm not gonna help you, so you got to bring help. I'm well, that's $1,000 right there, and you're giving it away for free. I just don't have a truck to pick that shit up. But that's it's a good idea for a business, reselling either cheap goods that you buy, you found, or free stuff that people are just willing to give away and just refurbishing them. I thought about that. I need a partner to help me pick those things up. I don't think I could do all that by myself.
Well, I don't know, man. Just rent.
You know where that business is really lucrative? Is where you're at. San Diego, LA, California. That's big over there.
I believe it. So yeah, could be a potential idea. While you were gone, a big thing that happened that was pretty interesting to me, because we're both into video games, it was the PlayStation Showcase. And yeah, it was about under an hour, and Sony they showed previews of new games and their upcoming slate within the next few years. Pretty exciting games were shown because there hasn't really been that much going. I mean, for the place, I mean, we both have PlayStation 5s and there's not too many games out right now. Yeah, you can't see mine, but we both have them. And I mean, I'm not sure about how Joel feels, but I don't think there's been too many games like yet that are like noteworthy that you must have. So
what have I played on there? Ratchet and Clank was really good. I enjoyed that one. So
I still need to play it.
Yeah, so I would definitely give that a try. I actually haven't beat it. Like my niece played it more than I did, and she played it on my profile. So like I got mostly all the achievements. So, but yeah, no, I think I'm still like a quarter of the way into the game. So like not even halfway, but it's pretty fun. It's got everything that the old ones have and more. What other games came out for the PS5? Oh, Returnal was pretty good. It's hard as fuck, to be honest, and I haven't beat it. I keep on dying at a certain point, and I think it's like maybe the halfway point, I believe, of the game. And it's just this dude, I think I have to kill him like 2 or 3 times. It's ridiculous.
Is it a short game?
I think it's meant to be short. But it kind of depends on like how good you are, because if you die, and there's some things that'll like kind of save you from going back to the beginning, but like if you don't do those, or if you don't get them, then you're back to the beginning, and like you don't have all the resources that you collected. And then also,
you beat it in one shot?
Maybe, but I can't personally.
Anybody done that? I'm pretty sure people have.
I'll look that up. Maybe like a speedrunner or something, but no. I think it'd be pretty difficult to do that. I remember my first run. I felt like I was getting pretty far. Like I got to the abandoned house. I went past that, and then I died from like this weird 4-legged monster with tentacles, but like a bigger version. I have not gone back to it since, because like I rage quit. I rage quit on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll eventually go back and finish that one. What else? That's it. I think that's it for the PS5 that had like games that I was interested in.
So yeah, I mean, so there it's been a year, and it's not too many, but again, the pandemic slowed things down. And but yeah, the showcase, did you watch any of the previews or trailers that were that came out or that they talked about? And
I watched the trailers. I didn't really
interest you?
Yeah. But before that, I forgot to mention Miles Morales, the Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, of course.
This is a recent one too, obviously. It was short, but it was good. You beat that?
I'm playing that right now. I've been live streaming it on our Twitch channel.
Oh, okay. Did you beat it?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm almost done. But I've just been like fucking around doing all the side missions and getting all the collectibles, and yeah.
Okay. Yeah, dude, there was a lot of games that they introduced that I was interested before they even did this event, like Ghostwire. It's like a Japanese horror game. You go around Tokyo exercising ghosts and stuff like that. You saw that trailer, right?
Yeah, did they give a date on that?
I think they initially did, but I think it got postponed for a later date.
I don't remember. But yeah, look, that one didn't really wow me, but it seemed cool.
You play any horror games?
Not really. I mean, do you count Last of Us as a horror game?
No.
There's some scary parts.
I think it's like jump scares, right?
Yeah, but that's, I back in the day, I played like the Resident Evil, like Resident Evil 4 or something. Yeah. But yeah, I've never been a huge fan of horror games.
Me neither, but I have been wanting to play like Until Dawn. That's been out for a while. It's like a story based, the choices that you make, and then like quick time events are in it. Basically, you're trying to like survive the night in this camp, and it's free if you have the PlayStation network, and then also if you upgraded from the PS4 to the PS5.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out maybe.
Like Ghostwire, it looks like it's something I'm interested in.
Right on.
Spider-Man 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
That looks pretty dope. I'm glad that they're including Venom in there. And then also, I'm just going to assume that's Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah,
doing the voiceover. Yeah. I feel like that it's going to be a really good game. I hope it's long too, like the first game they made.
Yeah, I hope there's co-op too. That'd be so sick. But I'm not sure.
Yeah, it'd be pretty dope. I just hope like they work on the single player first, and then like get that all squared away and running perfect. And then if they want to include the co-op, do that next. But just make sure like at least one of those play styles is running properly.
But I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to switch.
Yeah, there's like
Peter and Miles for sure. What if you can play Venom as Venom?
That'd be pretty dope. That's like have you ever played Ultimate Spider-Man? It's like the comic book version game. It was on the PlayStation.
I remember, yeah. I know. I don't think I played it. Well, I don't know. I don't remember, but I know what game you're talking about, where you can be Venom and Spider-Man.
Yeah, you can be Venom and Spider-Man. It's pretty dope. Like Venom pretty much ate people in that one. Like you absorb them into his body.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one was a fun game. I like the story in it. I played it so long ago though.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll hold up. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, but this new one, Spider-Man 2, it's coming out 2023. So it's a little over a year. And I'm thinking like towards the end of 2023, they're going to release it.
I mean, we only got 3 months left in this year, pretty much.
Yeah. So, and do you think it's Harry Osborn or Eddie Brock?
I was thinking it was Harry Osborn, just because of the last scene of the original Spider-Man game, where in the tank this black substance was coming out. But if like they save him early on or something happens, then it could be Eddie Brock. But I think they're gonna go with Harry Osborn in this one. Yeah.
Do you like? I know some people are like purists where they get mad if it's not like the original from the comics. Do you care about that?
No, I don't really care. I appreciate change and all that. I mean, Eddie Brock as Venom is a solid plan. Like you can't go wrong with that. But I don't mind if they change it. And then if at some point they save Harry and he's not Venom anymore, then they could just include Brock into the story moving forward.
So yeah, that's in the trailer. It looked like in the trailer there was in-game footage or like Yeah, it said in-game footage, so it's probably a cinematic, and it still looked pretty good for being like over a year away, you know? And it's only going to get better.
Yeah, I mean they have the formula down pretty much.
Yeah.
Once they have that foundation set, it's like a whole lot easier to make the next game based off of it. They might add like little things here and there with the fighting mechanics, especially since they're including Miles into it. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Also, speaking of Marvel, they showed a cinematic trailer for Wolverine, and the same people who made the Spider-Man PlayStation games, and they're making this Wolverine game as well. I was completely surprised that they showed that. Like I had no idea. So, and I trust the people who make it, and they made Ratchet and Clank too. So,
Yeah, it's a good game company. Publisher.
Yeah, Insomnia. Well, what did you think about the Wolverine announcement?
I mean, there was no gameplay, but yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty dope. Because they're doing that a lot now. I mean, the Marvel Avengers game was a bomb, but the graphics were done well. So hopefully they don't go that route. That was made by Square Enix, I think, though.
Yeah, Crystal Dynamics.
Yeah, but the Spider-Man solo games, now they're doing the Guardians of the Galaxy, which I think was included into this PlayStation thing, and now Wolverine. I think they're essentially kind of doing the same thing they did with the Marvel movies, separating all their stories and stuff, but probably more for like the new Avengers versus the old ones, because they already did that Avengers game with Iron Man, Thor, Black Widow, Hawkeye, like all of those characters. Some new ones like Miss Marvel, but I like the route that they're taking. Like the single, like if they made like a X-Men game, which they have before, it'd probably be like too cramped. So I think this Wolverine game is gonna be pretty dope. I don't think it'll be open world though, like Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think it's going to be more like Uncharted. But yeah, I hope that Insomniac like just makes like they just let them do the Marvel games, because the Avengers again was not that good. Guardian of the Galaxy, I think, is Square Enix doing that again? I think they are.
But this one looked better. It was.
Yeah, it looks better than the Avengers, but I don't know. That's coming out pretty soon in October. But yeah, I just want Insomniac to do like their own Marvel universe, you know? Do you think they'll do the universe thing, like in the Wolverine game, like have mentions of what happened in the Spider-Man games?
Do you think it's going to take place in New York or?
No, I just saying like he mentions it. It could be like he's watching the news, or I don't know, somehow it just references the Spider-Man that in those games.
Probably like the big breakout with all the prisoners. That would probably be on the news. Like New York prisoners run rampant in Manhattan.
Yeah,
all over New York.
Or it just shows like an image of that Spider-Man, like with the white spider suit. Like even just that just showing that, you'll know like, oh, that's the same Spider-Man. So
yeah, I think it's going to take place in the same universe. So Guardians of the Galaxy is made by Square Enix.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure
I'm kind of trepidatious on that then. Let's see how people react any other games that seemed interesting?
Um, so Project I was like a Chinese game, right?
Project Eve?
Was it Eve? I thought it was I.
No, it's Eve.
Oh yeah, it's Eve.
South Korean developer.
Was it? Yeah, it looks pretty dope. It kind of reminded me of like a mashup of Devil May Cry and Final Fantasy VII, and the graphics pretty dope. I do hope. I don't mind reading subtitles and stuff, but I do hope they have like an English dub of that.
Yeah, it looked cool. I thought it looked really cool.
Yeah. I like those types of games, so I am definitely looking forward to it. Did they say what the release date was on that?
I'm watching the trailer right now.
Because that trailer was pretty long. It's like 4 minutes. Yeah, it's 4 minutes.
Probably within a couple years, I'm assuming. Thinking next year or 2023.
Forspoken. I remember this is the second trailer because the first one was a cinematic one.
I never seen the first trailer.
Yeah, it's like a big open world. It looks kind of like magic. I like the fact that the character is not white. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I like how they're expanding the demographic for like main characters and stuff because either they're Asian or they're white for these types of games anyway. But the open world looks fucking amazing. I still don't know what like the basic premise of the game is, but it looks fun as hell.
Yeah, and I know. Do you know who Javina? What's her name? Or not Javina, Janina. What's her name? Did you ever watch The League?
League, from the TV show?
Yeah.
A few episodes.
Do you know the Shiva character? Like they named the trophy after her?
Shiva is a familiar name, but like in...
Okay, well, did you play Battlefront 2?
Yeah.
Did you play the story?
No.
You didn't play the story?
No.
Well, the girl in the story, like the main girl, Janita Gunvankar, that's her name. Gunvankar. Well, I think she's pretty hot, but she's voicing one of the characters in that game. And Gary Whitta, who had story credits for Rogue One, is writing it.
The game? The story of the game?
Yeah.
Okay. It'd be pretty cool. I mean, it's made by Square Enix, so like they have very heavy. They focus heavy on the story, but the gameplay looks pretty dope too. So definitely looking forward to it. They make pretty decent games.
Oh, God of War Ragnarok.
Did you beat the?
No, I didn't. I need to go back, and I got pretty far, but I just never finished it. But it's a great game.
And it's free if you upgrade it from the PS4 to PS5, PSN too, or PlayStation Plus. I haven't played it yet. Like I played a little bit. I fought the Valkyries because my brother was playing it and like, he was having trouble with one of them. And not that I was any better at the game than he was, because that was the first time I ever played the game, but I just wanted to try. It's like one of those moments, it's like you see him die 10 or 15 times, like, hey, can I try? It's like, you're not going to do any better than me. You're probably right, but I want to give it a try.
Trailer looked cool. It's going to introduce, the new game's going to introduce Thor, their version of Thor, and I think they released pictures of what Thor's gonna look like, and I'll probably put it up so you can see it, but it's a different version where it's not like typical like Marvel movie Thor. It's a bigger Thor, and he has like red hair.
Like
Burly
big,
man.
big, like towering big, like the giants, or
Look up
or
a picture. Just look up Thor and
oh,
God of War Ragnarok. He has red hair. He has a kind of, it looks like he has a beer belly, tattoos.
yeah, scar on his right eye.
I think so.
Unless this image is reversed or flipped, but yeah, looks pretty ugly. All right.
Yeah, that's their version of Thor. And yeah, it's gonna again tie into the Norse mythology, and yeah, I'm excited. Didn't give a date, but probably next year.
Did you know that in the God of War, when you have the Infinity Stones are in there?
No way.
Yeah, I mean they're called something different, but yeah, they're all in there. You can collect them all.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, also they announced Knights of the Old Republic remake.
That's an online game.
No, it's a RPG. The original, the people who made Mass Effect made it back in like the early 2000s. It had two games, and the first game's story is like one of the best Star Wars stories ever. Like that's, better than like some movies, and but yeah, they're remaking it because it's so beloved. But I'm excited, man. This one didn't have a date either, but again, I'm thinking 2023, 2024, hopefully.
Did you play the original?
Yeah, I did. So if you like Mass Effect, then you'll like this game. I'm not sure if they're gonna completely replicate like the gameplay, since that game is so old, because I think the first game came out in like 2003.
They'll definitely update it. They're not going to keep it the same.
Yeah, I just want them to keep the main story the same, because it's a dope ass story. Like, I don't want to spoil it because there's a twist in there, but it's cool.
I mean, I'll definitely give it a try. I love the Mass Effect series. Speaking of Mass Effect, you think Mass Effect 4 will be a thing? I know they said that it would be, but
did they say that?
Not during this PlayStation.
That they were making
showcase.
Another Mass Effect game?
I heard this like a few months ago. I don't think it's confirmed. That's why I'm saying, like, do you think they will? Because I would play another Mass Effect game. Not Andromeda though. That shit was fucking whack. But
Well, I think they are making a new one. BioWare confirms a new Mass Effect is coming.
okay, they did confirm it.
But there's some rumors that saying it's not going to enter development until like 2023. So we're way far from that game.
Yeah.
I just make the story good, man, because yeah, and Andromeda was not good. But what else? I think that was it for. I mean, they're remastering Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy for PS5.
Isn't it Uncharted 4? I thought it was all the Uncharted's.
No, it's just Uncharted 4.
Oh.
And
But they included the one with the
girls.
Okay, that's where I got confused because I thought it was all of them.
Yeah, no. And then, like we mentioned before, Grand Theft Auto 5 and GTA Online. which I'm kind of interested in, but at least GTA Online, since I've never played it. But GTA 5, I mean, I played the story. I beat the story, and back when it came out on PlayStation 3. So we'll see. But
yeah, I mean, I haven't played GTA Online since they initially like came out with, or when they initially released it. Like the heist wasn't even a thing yet. Like, but I remember there was like little mini games and little story stuff with Lamar, I think is his name, with the racing stuff. I don't know, but a lot of trolls back then, basically fucking blowing me up every goddamn time. Like I just got in the game and I die. I'm like, dude, come on, a little ridiculous. I saw the Rainbow Six Extraction game.
oh yeah, they showed some of that.
Yeah.
They showed some of that.
In any of the previous games, did they have like monsters and aliens in it?
No, this is like completely new for them.
Okay. I mean, it looks fun. I just was not expecting that. Some of the game mechanics that they showed or hinted at or looked pretty dope. I don't know how like that'll affect gameplay and stuff like that. Coming from like Warzone and stuff. Although I'm so bored and tired of that game, to be honest.
Too.
Like I don't even have it on this computer.
I still have it on my PS5. I just don't play it.
It's ridiculous because like their updates are really, really high, and they don't really need to be. A lot of people are saying it's like it's that high so that you delete all the other games on your system to download the updates, and you're forced to play this game. It's like, fuck you guys. I'm not gonna be forced to play your fucking game.
You think they're doing
I delete you, huh?
You think they're doing that on purpose?
That's what people say. I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not, but I believe them.
And they haven't really changed anything at all.
They changed the maps here and there, and they like
barely
where you wouldn't really notice too heavily. I saw them talking about it, and then like their process and stuff, and like they do change it kind of considerably. But like when you're in there and playing, you probably wouldn't notice.
Talking like major changes.
True. There's a Vampire the Masquerade, the Blood Hunt.
Oh, Blood Hunt?
Yeah, that looks pretty dope.
Yeah, I don't remember the trailer.
It's like a third person game. I don't know if it's online and you're facing other people or if it's like heavily story based. But like you get swords and like guns and stuff, and you got these teleportation powers and shit. But I think it's an online game. It looks pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it switches between third person and first person.
Right on. Oh, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands kind of look cool. It's like yeah. It's I think it's like a Borderlands spinoff.
Yeah.
Borderlands-esque. It looked cool.
It did. I like the art that was in it. I got kind of confused with like this third person where like everybody had big heads and shit. But I'm pretty sure that's probably just a mod or something.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, that's a. You get magic powers too. That's pretty dope. I never played Borderlands. Do they have magic powers or something?
I don't think so. I could be wrong. I never really played the game either, but I just know they're popular.
Well, expect that on Gonzo's birthday, March 25th, 2022.
We'll see if I go get it.
Just give it to him as a gift, guys.
That would be, I mean, yeah. that'd be cool. Alan, have you ever played Alan Wake?
No, never. But I did see some trailers of that.
Yeah, they're doing a
Is
remaster.
this like a yeah? Okay, I thought so. You could tell it's a remaster because it doesn't look like this generation game.
Yeah, so I never played the original, but a lot of people like it. Oh, and they showed a trailer for Deathloop. You got that game, right?
I did. I actually played it for the first time yesterday on the PC.
What'd you think of it?
Yeah, dude, it's actually pretty fun. First time I ever played FPS on the PC, keyboard and mouse. Yeah, it's pretty dope. And I need to upgrade the specs on my computer too, because like I had trouble handling it at first. Like the game crashed on me like 2 or 3 times. But the third time was the charm. Like it stayed going until I finally got out. But it's kind of similar to Returnal in a way.
Yeah.
Because like if you die, you either go all the way back to the beginning, where you wake up on this beach. It was the beginning stage. But after a certain point, you're not gonna die in the beginning unless you like really fucking suck. But you get this weird code thing that like integrates with your hand. And right now, I don't know if it increases or not, but like I have 2 lives before I died the third time. So like 2 lives, I'll like revert back in the same level in a certain part of the level before like I died. But after those 2 lives, if I die a third time, it'll bring me back all the way to the beginning, losing all my weapons. That's essentially all my weapons, because like you retain all the information that you had. So like if you go all the way back to the beginning, you won't have to do everything that you did previously. So like, you can kind of like skim through certain parts. So it's pretty dope. I played like an hour or 2 yesterday, so the ratings that they gave them, it's fucking accurate. 10 out of 10, all the way around.
Really that good?
Yeah, it's fun, bro. The story is fun. The main character is pretty funny. You like him. Kind of reminded me of Jam, to be honest. One of our friends. But yeah, no, it's a pretty fun game, man. I recommend it all the way through. You should get it.
Yeah, because they kept showing a trailer like every like time. Like I think for the past couple of showcases, they keep showing something about Deathloop, and I'm like, okay, I'm kind of like getting annoyed at this game before it even came out. So,
Dude, it is fun. The game mechanics are pretty good. The weapons that I've collected so far are pretty good. Like I've been using these like hand cannons and shotguns mostly. They do have like assault, like Uzis pretty much, and like nail guns too. I think the nail guns are more for like a silent kill. But honestly, I've pretty much just been killing everybody that I see. Not sneakily, like some sneak kills, but like I've pretty much just been going to war with everybody I see.
Rambo.
Yeah, pretty much Rambo style. It's been working. I died a couple of times, but never to where I got all the way to the beginning. I guess I haven't gone to the actual hard part. So.
Okay. Yeah, well, I might get it for sure.
PS5?
Yeah, for now, yeah. Think anything else from the showcase? Gran Turismo 7, which I don't really care about.
Funnily enough, Gran Turismo, I used to play that game a lot when I was a kid. PlayStation 1. It was fun. I liked it. I was shit. I was shit at the game, huh?
Will you play the new one?
No, I wouldn't play the new one. Unless I get like a steering wheel setup, then no. But if I had a steering wheel setup, I'd probably play Gran Turismo, stuff like that. See what my skills are, because it's like a real life simulator. It's fucking accurate as shit. But honestly, I'm more Forza Horizon type, which is the Xbox. I don't own an Xbox, but the last one I played was Horizon 5, which was it 5? No, 4. 4. It was pretty fun. I bought it for my brother.
Probably play they're coming out with another one, but you can probably play it on PC.
Yeah, most likely. Like I said though, I need to upgrade these fucking specs on this computer because they're shit. Well, they do the job for like an average gamer, but like if I want to do anything on the PS5 level, then yeah, I need to upgrade it. But I mean, at least I have the tower.
Yeah, man. So I think that's it for PlayStation Showcase. So I'm excited about things to come. It's gonna take a while though, as it always does. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep playing. I'm gonna beat Miles Morales. Gonna get a new game. We might get that Alien game, yeah.
Fireteam? Alien Fireteam?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking of getting it on the PC though, but it has crossplay, so.
Yeah, we'll see. And then I still have Skyward Sword to play. I haven't even started it yet. I want to, but I will eventually.
You have Smash Bros, right?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta add you on like.
I still have to get the
on the friends list thing. Yeah, it's $20 a year, bro. That's fucking shit. You don't even notice it.
Well, I'm in a kind of position right now, but yeah, I feel you.
Donate to my boy on his streams, guys.
It's temporary. It's temporary, but
yeah, we're all financially stressed right now, me included, but I have a form of income at least. Yeah, just really busy. I haven't been able to.
Oh yeah, when do you start that new job?
The 28th. I'll be working nights, so probably gonna change the schedule when we shoot stuff, but I'll always have Sundays off, so it might as well just be Sundays.
All right, yeah. But is it just like what is it? It's a warehouse gig, right?
Yeah, be doing physical labor, guys.
So is it like what you did at the dump?
At the dump? Yeah, I used to work at the dump furniture store. A bit different.
That was a horrible name for a furniture store, the dump. Who names it? I don't get it. It was a pretty bad name.
It was. They're very popular for like reduced prices on like high-end furniture, essentially, is what they did. But I thought most of that shit was fucking ugly and unnecessarily priced. Like, there was a couch that was $10,000. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking spend $10,000 on one single love seat. Like, no fucking way.
Nah.
And no, I mean it's kind of similar as to where like I'd have to be stocking stuff in the warehouse and putting everything in the slots. But the only difference is I'm just gonna be dealing with glass the whole time, windshields and stuff.
Nice.
Pays pretty decent for an hourly wage job.
So you're gonna be sleeping during the day?
Yeah. I get off at like 5:30. After that, I'll hit up the gym because I don't think it's gonna be that busy. The only reason I don't go now is because this shit's fucking packed, the one I go to the point where like I had to wait 10 minutes just to get to a different machine or like.
Oh, you're talking about the gym?
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't been to a gym in over a year. I just want to get my own pair of weights. Like that's my goal. I just need a couple free weights. And eventually I want to get my own chest press, bench press. And that's pretty much it. That's all I need.
Not that expensive. But yeah, once you get a job, you can do it. Or get money.
If I get space, dude. I don't have that much space. But free weights I can get free for sure, like dumbbells.
Yeah. But I probably sleep till like 1 or 2 in the afternoon and then wake up. I don't know. I never worked overnight before or graveyard. So
yeah, it's either. I worked back when I worked like at Walgreens, so that shit sucked, though. That shit was horrible.
Walgreens overnight?
Yeah, when we had to like stock all the shit, the new shit.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you had to do that. I thought that was like a completely different.
Yeah, we would do it like once a week, and I was just like, nah. Like eventually, because I was still in school, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do this. Like I told him, like I'm unavailable to do this.
Yeah. Good. I wouldn't have fucking have done that either. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I went to this like dope ass restaurant the other day. It was a sushi place. Well, it was a Japanese restaurant actually. They had like baked sushi, like they had fried sushi, they had regular sushi, they had takoyaki, which is like these pancaked octopus balls with like eel sauce and the Japanese mayo. You can actually get that over here. Just got to go to the Asian market. And dude, and they also had ramen too, like big ass bowls. Like they don't skimp out on that shit. It was fun.
Well, I've become a big fan of ramen, like a big fan.
What kind of ramen?
I make my own. I do my own thing. Like I'll buy like these certain rice noodles that are like they're done in like 4 minutes. But then I'll put like chicken bone broth. I'll put it in that, and then put like veggies in it, and like I'll put either one or a couple hard-boiled eggs, and then some little sriracha, fucking bomb.
Yeah, man. I've been going to a lot of Asian restaurants lately, like legit ones. Like I went to a Korean barbecue place. I think it was called Momo. Back up in Tempe area, Arizona, Tempe. That was
ASU?
Close by. It's not that far. It's pretty dope. It's by Maricopa Community College, right across the street.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking dope. Like you grill your own meat, and it's all you can eat for $20. Has like the best fucking fried rice that I've had ever. Really, like it was fucking good. Also the sushi place that I went to this weekend was pretty dope. Like I said, had a lot of fucking options. So it's a small little shop though. It just opened up, but it'd be a new spot because it's not that far from me.
Nice.
And another one that I found like a month ago is called Chin Shabu, which is like a hot pot place. It's pretty much soup. You got like 6 different options for the soup flavor. Bro, I had the spicy one, fucking burnt my mouth. I got the sweet one. Sweet one's pretty good. I kind of mixed both of them together in my bowl, not obviously in the hot pot thing, but they have so many fucking options. And it's also like an all you can eat. Like during lunchtime it's $20, during dinner time it's $30. Kind of expensive during dinner time, but it's fucking worth it. It's a lot of food.
Nice. Yeah, dude, honestly, I haven't gone out to too many restaurants while moving over here because I don't know, pandemic. I just didn't there's this one fish place that's pretty dope in downtown that I'm actually probably gonna go. My mom's birthday's next week, so she wants to go there. by like all the naval ships. It's called, I think it's called the Fish Market, but they have this one artichoke dip. It has like crab meat in it.
Dope.
It's fucking dope. And they give you like pita chips, but they're like spicy. They have like spices on it. So fucking good, dude. So good. And yeah, but other than that, I haven't gone out to too many restaurants. Eventually I will as I get more comfortable, but it's been like just making most of my food.
Plus, it gets kind of expensive, but
yeah, it does.
Yeah, man, there should be like a lot of hole in the walls for you. You got
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you got a lot of different options. Over here, it's just like it's kind of hard to find because you get a lot of fucking generics. You get multiple versions of Filibertos for Mexican food.
They got a Filibertos out here too, and I'm like, never again. Never again.
Yeah.
Were you there that one time? That
with the green eggs or what?
What?
Yo, okay, so we went one night, right? After drinking.
Was I there?
Yeah, you were there. It was me, you, and Jam, and somebody. I think Derek or so. There was another person. I think it was Derek actually. So we order our stuff, and I ordered like something with eggs, and like I took a bite out of it. That shit was fucking green. Like, what fucking eggs are green?
Green eggs and ham from Dr. Seuss.
Green egg, yeah. Dr. Seuss apparently cooks my fucking eggs. But yeah, no, that shit was gross. But what
Filibertos?
It was Filibertos. We went like after like a night of drinking and stuff. And it was like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning or some shit.
Dude, this sounds nasty thinking about it.
It's horrible, bro.
Dude, okay. Yeah, okay, this was a different time, but it's involved Filibertos and being drunk late at night. So it was at a party at Jake's old house, his parents' house that was by Basha.
Okay, yeah.
It was raining. And Cody Woodruff was there. It was me, Cody Woodruff, Derek, and I don't know who the fourth person was. It could have been you, it could have been Jim. But it was raining outside. We were all drunk. And we drove to Cody drove. Do you remember that big ass black truck he used to have?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went in there. It was raining. And we were all drunk. Like, we should not have been, like, Cody should not have driven us. Like, it was so bad. Thinking back on it, I'm like, yo, we could have died, like, easily. Raining and drunk as fuck. But to make it worse, instead of going to the closest Filibertos, he goes to the Filibertos that's on like Val Vista. Like, way, like, far as shit. Like,
I know what you mean.
Gilbert.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and Jake lived like on Riggs Road and like by Basha.
Yeah.
So, like,
I remember.
for people who don't know, like, Arizona, like, locale, but it's, how many miles is that? Like, that's over 10 miles.
Yeah, it is. Vista, yeah, it's more than 10 miles.
Yeah, but
that's the like, that you guys went to. Yeah.
Yeah. But we got so I was drunk as shit. I got like a California burrito, and yo, when I'm saying this shit tasted so bad, like, usually when you're really drunk, like, food's supposed to taste like better, right?
Yeah.
This shit was so nasty. And that's when I knew, like, no, it can't just be me being drunk. It's the food. Like, this shit was, I couldn't even finish it. But yeah, and somehow we got back to Jake's house safe. Like, it was so, not only that happened, I dropped my phone. Like, outside of the Filibertos when it was raining. And I had to go back to get it. But I think I waited a few hours and then went back to get it.
Wasn't your phone fucked at that point?
It was fucked up a little bit, yeah.
Okay. I remember this phone part. I wasn't there for it, but I remember you telling me about the rain, Filiberto's, and your phone being like dropped or some shit.
Yeah, I dropped it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good times.
That's when we were young, bro. That was before we were drinking age, to be honest.
Yeah. It was. We don't endorse underage drinking at all.
Yes, we don't.
And yeah, we must. It was like I was either. Were we in college?
Yeah.
Or just after senior year? I don't remember. It was either the first or second year of college, because I came back to go to CGCC in like 2011. So it was around that time. So dude, I can't even eat like that again. I can't even, dude, my insides would go horribly wrong if I ate a California burrito right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the dairy or the meat or?
It's just a combination, I think, of it. Like, I think I can have. Well, I haven't had a breakfast burrito in a long time. Like, just like eggs, cheese, and potatoes. But, like, you know how I used to eat like large pizzas to myself?
Yeah.
I can't do that shit anymore.
Me neither.
I had a medium, like yesterday, I had a medium cheese to myself and like I ate a salad beforehand and had a medium cheese. Even that's like,
honestly, like 1 or 2 slices should be enough.
Or a small personal pizza.
Yeah, a small personal pizza. Yeah, let's do that. But I don't try to eat more than 2 slices ever. Else, like I get fucked up.
Yeah, I had to every time I do that though, like if I'll fast, I'll wait like 16 hours before I have another meal. So,
honestly, every time I eat like the Asian food, like the Korean barbecue or like the sushi place, I feel fine. Like I don't get indigestion or like fucking feel like I had to throw up or some shit like that. But like if I eat pizza or like burger or something, like I feel fucking sick.
We're like growing up, man. Again, our body can't process certain foods anymore.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, dude, because you know, like, because back in like it wasn't even that long ago where like my stomach was all fucked up. So yeah, I found out it was like there's inflammation and yeah, dude, it's about what you eat, man. Like gluten, gluten is a thing. Like gluten.
Gluten's a thing in America.
I mean, true. I don't know how it is in other countries, but
I don't know. Like you talk to a foreigner, like they're not too familiar with the gluten allergy. Like I think it's because most of their food's not processed to the point where it'll cause that type of allergy or sickness or whatever it is. This is what I heard. I don't know if that's right or accurate or not.
It wouldn't surprise me, but yeah, so yeah, just getting older, have to change your diet. I mean, it's cool, but
the food here in America is shit.
Yeah, dude. It's
like if you've never gone to a foreign country for like a long period of time, like let's say like 2 weeks or some shit, 2 to 3 weeks. Here's one example. I went to DR when I was like 14, Dominican Republic. Ate the most I have ever eaten, and I lost weight. Didn't feel like shit. Felt great, and I was not eating healthy food. Well, what I thought wasn't healthy. I was eating burgers. I was eating sandwiches. I was eating pizza. I was eating everything that I would probably normally eat over here. but like you could taste the quality. You could just taste the difference, and then you can also feel the difference. And like I lost like 15 pounds, and all I did was fucking eat and eat. And this might be too much information, but like I took the best shits ever when I was over there.
Say too much.
But it's just like it was very pleasing. So it's just like it's fucking weird, and that's like a third world country to be honest. They don't really have much. And then like 2 years ago, I went to Japan for 2 weeks, ate there. I kind of like based off the weight that I lost because like I walked a lot over there, but I also ate just as much. But I also felt better too. But I also lost weight there. I just don't know if that was due to the food that I was eating or all the walking that I was doing.
Probably both.
Yeah, but
yeah, no, I agree with you because one time, well, I've been to Europe. I've been blessed to go to Europe a couple times, and I remember just like the fruit in France was way like tasted better. And one time we were in this town, a small town called Lord, and like we were at this restaurant and they gave us a salad, and the salad was so fresh it still had like insects in it. You know what I'm saying? So that means like they don't put like pesticides on their shit, and so but yeah, it was just like one of those. It was a little green worm, like a tiny one.
Protein.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I totally, dude. Yeah, America's, we can go on a different, like, this could be a whole nother podcast topic, but yeah, how fucked up America is. But I feel you, man.
Do you think our freedoms are being taken away slowly and then like covertly?
I mean, if you want, do you want me to give you
it's just
real answer or the
whatever you think, man? I
don't think there's ever been freedom. I don't think there's ever been freedom here. I'm not talking about just myself, just in general.
What type of freedom are you talking about?
I mean, dude, just the history of this country. Like, we took other people's lands.
We did, yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's like from the beginning, hasn't really been freedom. If you think about it.
It's true. I mean, we have privileges, but do you think those privileges are being taken away?
Like what?
I guess basically the ability to choose.
Well, be specific on what?
Like to choose to own a gun, or the choice to get certain vaccines or whatnot, or the choice to. I mean, those are examples, but there's more things that people were mentioning that like I didn't really notice because they didn't really affect me all that much, but.
I don't know because it's a touchy subject and people are going to get offended either way, but
so
I just feel like some people are kind of ignorant and they need to get with the times. For example, like we need to get off of using fossil fuels, I think. But
I agree with you.
Yeah, but there's going to be those certain people that will be outraged that, oh, what if they make a mandate where car manufacturers can no longer produce vehicles that use fossil fuels, gasoline, like never again. And
so it's a phase that they have to slowly, phase out. It can't just be done in one day, pretty much. Actually, just recently, I signed some petition for clean energy stuff, Um, so I guess I'm doing my part on that end. But yeah, no, I definitely agree with going with the clean energy, because even if we start now in our lifetime, it is not going to clean the damage that we've already done. It's going to take thousands of years just to repair what we've damaged.
I think hundreds of years, but
there's different inputs. I watch a lot of like those science YouTube channels.
But yeah, if you notice though, like during like the beginning of the pandemic, where like everything was shut down and nobody can like go on boats, or barely like airplanes, and like, dude, the air got cleaner. A lot cleaner.
It's true.
So I don't know, man. It's I think just certain things need to be done for the betterment of the human race, whether people like it or not.
Yeah,
that's what I think. And we can't stop babying the people who disagree, because some of them have an old mentality and who they fear change, but they don't realize that in order to advance, we need to change. It can't be stagnant. It can't be static. Like, what if one day fucking an asteroid hits the Earth? We're done.
We're dead.
But what I'm saying is, like, we need to, in order to like go to the next level, we need to start like building fucking rocket ships and doing more space exploration.
We got Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk working on the Mars plan and the Moon plan.
Yeah, why do you think they're doing that? Because eventually this can't last forever.
No, but we could definitely make it last a little bit longer.
Yeah, by at least
making the right choices.
Yeah, converting to alternative clean energy, and eating less animals, dude. But
solar panels is a good initiative,
dude.
There's been
every house in Arizona, or at least in Phoenix, should have solar panels. Like, that makes no sense.
Yeah,
every house. So like,
what I think is dumb is that we have to like pay for it, in a sense. Like,
do you know what they're doing in Georgia? I think they pay you to use siphon power.
There's different like
which I don't know why Arizona. Yeah.
Well, there's different companies that do that. Like that is offered here in Arizona, but they limited it to like the first certain amount of people that'll get that.
Yeah, because they're cheap. Arizona's cheap.
Yeah.
To certain things.
Like, we have solar panels, and I think it's from Tesla. Yeah, it's from Tesla. We have solar panels from Tesla. They're kind of old, but like they're kind of expensive too, because $30,000 is what we have to pay for it. So like we pay like $80 or $90 for that, plus whatever excess energy that we use, we pay the SRP. It's pretty dumb.
Yeah, so yeah, and then I mean, I want to get an electric car once because they're going to start mass producing them, and then that's when the prices are going to go down, hopefully. And hopefully fucking inflation can chill, or at least increase the minimum wage. They got to increase the minimum wage eventually.
Like, they are $15. It takes effect next year.
Does it?
Yeah. Some companies right now are giving incentives.
But not federal. I'm talking about like federal.
I don't know what the federal is.
Yeah, it's still like 725.
Is
They
it?
need yeah. It's
Um,
been like that, dude. It's been like that since I was working in high school. But yet, the cost of everything keeps going up. It's kind of crazy.
yeah, inflation's fucking nuts. Yeah, I think these coming months, employers are already taking into consideration the $15 an hour and increasing people's wages by like 15-16%.
They should, dude, because that's why people don't want to go back to work.
Oh yeah, people are not, because people are finding like reasons to work from home and self-employment and stuff. Like I wish I could do that, and I just gotta find.
That's what I'm trying to do. Well, I'm probably gonna have multiple jobs, but I mean, I'd rather do that than fucking work at a corporate desk job that doesn't really give a fuck about me and they treat you like numbers.
They don't. Like, I work for this company, the one that I'm in right now, for more than 2 years, almost 3 now, and I give them my 2 weeks. They try to convince me to stay by not increasing my pay or nothing, just telling me exactly what I already have, the benefits that I have now. I'm like, well, there's a reason why I'm leaving, because I am not happy with what I currently have, and you're not offering me anything. You can go ahead and tell me that you guys are planning on making me a manager this whole time and increasing my yearly income to I think like $55,000 a year. So give that to me now, and then we can work this out. Like, it's been more than 2 years since you said that you were going to do this for me, or I don't know. So just treat your employees right. Like, I stuck with you guys for a while, not no 10 years or anything like that, but shit, I'm fucking 29.
Yeah, no, I get it. I felt that way with my last job, and even though I wasn't there too long, but still, it was the principle. Like, yo, dude, like, I've been busting my ass every day, and you're not going to compensate me, especially if you're going to change stuff that we didn't first agree to. Nah, son, like your job's not worth that. Your job's not worth it. So
like with you, where they kept on changing your positions, and then like they take away your commissions and stuff, but they didn't increase your pay. That's fucking bullshit. If you're doing all the same work, but you took away my incentives, like why the fuck would they do that? Like,
yeah, because he would spend the money on like his clients, but not on the employees, which is fucked up. Like, and everything was like in chaos. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta stand up for what you're like. No job is worth like
time.
Yeah, and I mean, dude, it's just capitalism in general, man. I think it's like what hurt America. It brought us to the top, but it's slowly going to bring us down. We're seeing it.
It was instilled in us to find it normal to go to a place for 8-10 hours a day and learn nothing about how to make money. School, essentially. We go to school to just, learn, read, write, and math and stuff like that. Great. We don't need to go there for 12 fucking years, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week to learn all that. We can function well without some useless information. I mean, depending on what field you're going to, great, like, science and all that shit, that's great. But to make money, lawyer, yeah. Doctor, stuff like that, yeah, that's important. Go to school for that stuff.
Accountant,
yeah. But like, teach us how to make money too. Like, teach us how to, like, the expectations of bills and stuff like that.
Dude, the states don't want to teach the kids shit. Like, they just want to keep us down. That's why I feel like, dude, America ain't shit.
think I said this before. Where there were a country with Gucci.
Dude, that's why, dude, I've been seriously thinking like, yo, if shit's like gets worse, then I'll bounce. I'll go to a different country.
Yeah, I mean, once I'm done with school, I'm gonna head out to Japan, hang out with my buddy for like a year or two. You know, hopefully our channel blows up, stuff like that, guys. So,
It will, man. Gotta speak it.
so tell your friends, tell your family, tell your girlfriend.
But yo, I want to go to Thailand.
Oh yeah, Thailand sounds like fun. It's very affordable there too.
You know we might have talked about this already, but do you know they have like a bridge that there's these giant hands. It looks they're probably made out of some type of concrete, but they're giant hands and they're like holding the bridge.
In Taiwan?
It's in Thailand. Or it's Vietnam's Golden Bridge. Check it out. You see it?
Yeah, I do.
That's sick as fuck.
So, is it?
It's
is that what it used to look like? I don't know what it looks like now. Okay.
But yeah, it's the two hands and you're overlooking like a mountain.
Yeah.
It looks sick as fuck, dude.
That's pretty.
That's cool. I want to see that.
It's beautiful.
I want to see that one day.
Let's do it.
I'm down. I know this girl. She went there and saw that bridge, and I was like, holy fuck, that's really cool.
Yeah,
man.
Definitely want to travel more.
Yeah. Me too, but it'll happen. Anything you've been watching recently?
Saw the what ifs for Marvel's what ifs.
Are you caught up?
Yeah. If the zombies, no, not the zombies. Killmonger one was the most recent one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
What you think?
Well, we didn't actually talk about the zombie ones yet either.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty good. A lot of plot holes, in my opinion. I think. I'm like, it didn't make any sense to me with Tony, Captain America, and like Black Panther all just popping up on that bridge just to stop some zombies. Like, dude, you guys have technology smart. Like, try to figure out a fucking cure or something. Don't just go in there blind stopping some zombies. It's like zombie 101. The fuck? But I like the whole Spider-Man thing and the interactions with the characters and stuff like that. But like, I felt like there was a lot of things that didn't make sense as well. I don't know if you felt that way during that episode.
Not really.
I mean, it is just a what if, so don't really have to take it too seriously. But that opinion.
I like that. I think that was one of my favorite episodes, the zombie one.
Mm.
I never read the comic version, but yeah, for what it was cool. I thought that's where watching that episode in particular, I wish the what if episodes were longer. Like if they did like an hour, 45 minutes to an hour per episode, they'll have more time to like develop storylines. So I think this episode would have benefited if it were longer, because it ends, spoilers by the way, it ends kind of abruptly with, zombie Thanos, but they've all kind of like ended that way.
Yeah. Like
leaving it open, but yeah, it was cool though. But yeah. And
what I think they're gonna do with all that open ending stuff is like a second season, just to continue it, probably like based off the same episode. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, and then the Killmonger one was just fine to me. It wasn't the best one.
Yeah, it wasn't anything crazy. His the way that he went about everything was kind of weird, to be honest.
Yeah, so this What If series and as a whole, it's just not been like.
It hasn't been crazy. It hasn't blown my expectations out of the water or anything like that. Like it's just right there. Whereas like it's a decent watch, but it's nothing more than that.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, that's anything else you've been watching?
Saw the new season of Lucifer on Netflix. Finished that. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't anything spectacular.
I've never watched the show.
Basically, it kind of starts off with, basic detective work. You try to find the killers, murders, and then you're also like watching these characters grow as the story progresses. But honestly, I didn't care too much for the final season or the way it ended. But yeah, I mean, it's a decent watch all together. A lot of people like that series, but again, I didn't really care too much for this final season. I don't want to ruin it for anybody who hasn't watched it, but yeah, just don't get your expectations too high.
Yeah. Oh, there's a new show that I've been watching that I'm kind of into. It's Why the Last Man. Have you heard of it? It's based on a graphic novel by Brian K. Vaughan, I think his name is, but they adapted it to a series. It's on Hulu, FX on Hulu. It just came out like last week. And they released the first 3 episodes. So I think they do it every Monday. But the premise is essentially something happens where all the men in the world die except for one guy. And like the country's like run by women now. And he has a pet monkey. And I haven't read the comic, but yeah, that's pretty much the premise and the after effects of like the men dying. Like it jumps in time, but it's like right at the beginning of when that happens.
Are they trying to make babies?
I mean, yeah, no, they actually like in the show they talk about like going to sperm banks and like fucking getting all the shit. So there's actually like there's trans people in the show. Like that's kind of, I mean, I'm not sure if the actors are actually trans, but they're portraying like you think they're dudes, but they're like, oh shit, like they didn't die because they were actually born women, Mm-hmm. So I thought that was pretty interesting. But I've liked the show so far.
Was this dude like frozen in time or something?
No, he was completely normal. It's just for some reason, and then I haven't found out the reason yet. So he survived. So I'm not sure if it's something in his DNA or we don't know yet.
So there's a manga that's based off of that too, but like he kind of went into cryo sleep for some disease that he had, and he wasn't the only man, but he's one of like 10 or a few. It's basically like a fucking harem style comic or manga. I haven't read too much of it. I've only read like 1 or 2, just because like I knew what route I was gonna take. It was probably like borderline hentai. I don't know. I can't really say because I didn't read that far into it. But I heard that they're gonna make an anime off of that, which it's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
they've done a few of those where like they pretty much just included like shows completely just full of sex. Redo of the Healer, I think, does that. But yeah, that I've heard that premise before. It's pretty dope.
Yeah,
I'll give this a watch. I have Hulu, so.
Yeah, it's first 3 episodes are out. I think the 4th one's coming out tomorrow, but at the time of this recording. But yeah, I'm into it. The acting's a little cheesy at some points, but it's pretty good. And I think that's it for TV I've been watching. This week I just watched like old anime. I was telling you yesterday I watched a few old anime movies. First one was Princess Mononoke, produced by Studio Ghibli, and it was written and directed by Hayao Miyazaki. Is his name. He's done all the major Studio Ghibli films like My Neighbor Totoro, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke, etc. So, dude, that movie is so good. Like, I was telling Joel this. Like, Princess Mononoke is one of the best animes. Like, it's up there. Like, as far as movies go, like just a movie, not a series. It's one of the top ones.
Most of them are on HBO, right?
Yeah, they're on HBO Max. Still, that movie came out in like 97, still looks great. Like the animation's very fluid and just the some visuals are really trippy. And yeah, man, I'd recommend it for sure. Very mature because he was known for like making like kid-friendly films, but this one was like people get decapitated and limbs come off and shit. It's not like overly bloody, but some serious stuff happens and it's dope. And then yesterday
he includes a lot of indirect messages on there.
Yeah, like
in the movies.
Yeah, like there's some social issues tied into like this one's for sure like off of and like there's underlying environmentalism like theme or moral in this movie. But the other day I watched another classic anime film was Ghost in the Shell, the first movie. And I saw it in IMAX. It was Japanese with English subtitles. So, and that was the first time I watched it with the Japanese dub. Because the first time I saw it English dub. So, but I got this badass poster. Can you see it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That was at the movie. That was at the IMAX.
Yeah, they gave it out.
They just gave that out like for free.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, dude, it's sick as fuck. I might frame it and then like give it to my niece because one of my nieces. She's really into anime and like she draws it. It's really good.
She's good.
Yeah, I'll have to show you. But yeah, man, that's and I watched this movie called Cop Shop. It's with Gerald Butler and Frank Grillo, the dude from Captain America, Winter Soldier, the Crossbones guy. It was a good movie. It's directed and written by Joe Carnahan. Have you seen Smoking Aces?
Yeah, I have.
He did that one. But it's about, it pretty much takes place in this police precinct, one location where a female cop, she like arrests Frank Grillo's character because he does something but he has a bounty on his head. And Gerard Butler is a bounty hunter and he intentionally gets caught by the police and like he's put in a cell beside Frank Grillo. And then other bounty hunters are like trying to kill this guy and they're trying to get in, and it was pretty cool. It's a fun movie. Tarantino-esque, like Tarantino light. It was a little long, but overall, I had a good time. I like those kind of movies.
Excuse me. That was at the movie theaters, right?
Yeah, I saw it in the theater.
Didn't really get too many good ratings, though. 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best, but it was all right.
Going back to anime, have you seen Akira, the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's been a while. I have it on Blu-ray.
Oh, you do? Yeah, you know what? I think I saw that when I helped you move. What about Afro Samurai?
No, I haven't seen. I mixed that up with Samurai Champloo.
You did? Well,
yeah, I get those two mixed up.
Well, then, I guess.
All the time.
Well, there's a movie, too.
Yeah, that's pretty much it as far as what I've watched this week. Oh, dude, Visions comes out. The Star Wars anime. They're all
month?
This week.
Oh, this week.
Yeah, on Wednesday.
Dope.
So I think altogether it's about they're short films, so it's like all 9 of them are like around 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I heard, but I could be wrong.
We'll see. Excited.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to come out at the end of the month.
Dude, we're already at the end, pretty much at the end of the month.
This is true. We're shooting this on December 19th, so yeah, 2 weeks. But it comes out on the 22nd this week.
Yeah. So I'll probably watch it.
Solid. You do anything else this last week?
No, just keep looking for another job, and I might get this side gig I told you about. But no, other than, trying to be more social, go outside.
Yeah.
I have to.
Helps interacting with people, keep you sane.
Sometimes it drives me insane.
That too.
But no, yeah, you have to have your interaction with people sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, for us introverts, we like to stay in for the most part, but there's every now and then we need a little bit of human contact.
Yeah. Like, dude, and I've told Joel, like, I'll just go to the beach. I'll go to the beach by myself and just chill. Like,
no, he rubs it in.
Well, dude, I've invited this guy so many times to come out, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll come." Never comes. So I'm like, "All right, dude, it's getting colder."
I actually was thinking of going out there. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Plane tickets were gonna be like $80 round trip.
It's not bad.
Yeah, but I forgot why I could get it. There was a reason.
But yeah, it's cool eventually. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Unless anything else you wanted to talk about?
Not really. Speaking of interacting with people, I'm going to a party this next weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
party.
They're having it at Airbnb. Yeah, it was just one of my friends that I recently met last year. So I've known her for about a year now.
Nice.
Yeah, should be fun. It's been a long time since I've done that type of activity.
I'm right. I haven't. Shit.
Oh man.
I think the last party I went to was like, I think, did you go to Jam's? It was like his farewell. It was like in,
I didn't go to that one, no.
or when he came back. It was in 2019. Tessa was there.
I don't think I went. Unless that was at that like restaurant.
No.
No?
Was that some dude's house or apartment?
No. I didn't go to that one.
Yeah. That was the last time. Well, actually, no. Last time was probably with my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
One of her. Yeah. I mean, do you mean just party in general or like a social gathering?
Just social gathering, social anything, like where drinks are involved, I guess.
Do concerts count?
Yeah, concerts count.
Well, yeah, I went to a concert like last month.
There you go.
I didn't really talk to anybody because it was in an amphitheater, so outside, but I don't know. I still kind of get paranoid. Even though this girl I was standing because I just did lawn seats, and so I wanted to be in the middle so I can see the band. Because like if you go to the sides, they had these giant like poles where lights were. So I was like, dude, this pole's in my way. I don't want to fucking have it in my way. So I was in the middle, and I was just standing in the back. I was kind of like nervous and anxious. I was like, all right. I had my mask on. But yeah, this girl kept looking back, like she was in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
And she had a big back tattoo. Like it was pretty cool. Yeah, she kept looking back at me and just smiling at me. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't do anything with it. Dude, I wasn't on my game, dude. Like I was like, when you're not on your game. I was not on my game. Like I was paranoid, like being in, because that was the first concert I've been to like since. So
I bet you smiled and were like, shit, I'm wearing a mask.
Yeah, she couldn't tell. Like I would take it off sometimes if there weren't too many people around me. But
yeah.
I kept it on most of the time.
No worries. But yeah, just be careful. Don't be too paranoid.
Yeah, I know.
That'll stress you out.
Yeah, I know, but it's the new world we live in, man. You just gotta adjust. I'm slowly getting out of it. By this time, hopefully next year, if everybody does what they need to, we can somewhat have a normal life.
I mean, if you got it, you'd be okay.
I mean, yeah.
Your tolerance, because you got the vaccine, is a lot higher. So what you would probably develop is like borderline cold to flu symptoms, but not like 100% there. I only know this because I work at a hospital. I talk to the doctors and nurses there. They just tell me what it is, what they see, essentially.
Yeah, dude, I haven't gotten sick in a long time with anything, so
knock on some wood, bro. I'm trying to jinx that shit.
But no, yeah, with this whole pandemic, it's taught me like, like if you don't want to get sick, this is what you do. Like wash your hands constantly, and if you're like, I was even doing this pre-COVID, like at Coachella. Like when you're in those big ass crowds, fuck yeah, I had a mask on because the first time I went in like 2013, I didn't wear like anything over my face.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, just dust and shit in the air. Like you breathe that shit. So like, that's how. Same with viruses. Like so, like having like a face covering, like it's a good way to protect yourself. So every time I went to Coachella, like I would bring a mask or like a bandana and wrap it around.
Yeah, dust is can be dangerous. Valley fever. I mean, I don't know if that's a thing anywhere else but Arizona, but it'd fucking suck if you got it. But yeah, cause like I work at a hospital, and I can't even tell you my first year how many times I got sick. I got sick like fucking 3 or 4 times within a span of like 4 months. It was like during the winter time, but still, it's like that's too many times to be getting sick. Just all the interactions you have with people, like, yeah, wear a mask and like wash your hands as much as you can. I was always washing my hands as much as I could.
Or got hand sanitizer.
Or hand sanitizer, yeah. Because I couldn't always go into the bathroom where the sinks were to do it, because fucking shit, it's always locked or some stupid ass. But yeah, no, I mean, ever since I had this job, I've always been pretty careful with my health and my hygiene and stuff.
Yeah, so I just wash your hands, fucking dirty ass animals.
And if you're at the gym, wipe the equipment. I don't want your fucking sweat. Didn't like it during COVID or pre-COVID. Just saying.
Dude, the gym is like the nastiest place ever.
Some gyms are pretty clean. It just depends on like how they manage the maintenance and stuff on that.
Dude, yeah, like I said,
like
I just need to get my own weights and my own bench. I'm good.
Yeah. Well, what is that? I think Lifetime's pretty clean.
Yeah, dude, they had a legit, the one on Gilbert.
Yeah.
By Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
That was a big ass gym. That was like the nicest gym that I've ever seen.
The one by the IKEA is a little bit nicer. It's bigger.
Yeah, but I don't know when's the next time I'll go back to the gym, but
yeah. But oh man, just fucking wipe down your shit. And like when you go grocery shopping, like
dude, I don't even I'll get some small things at Sprouts, but now I've Amazon Prime. Just have them delivered to you.
You got to be careful with those too, though.
Well, of course, but I mean, I don't get that much shit. Like, it's all like healthy shit.
So you do all your shopping on Amazon Prime?
Yeah, dude.
Do you have like this subscription? Like, you have it like bring me this like every 2 weeks or
no? When I need it. Yeah, it comes with Prime, so I mean, I know it's a big monopoly, but and I'm contributing by paying for it, but a lot of conveniences that I can't deny. You know, especially like during the pandemic, where like people didn't know like what could happen. So having that delivery, like, dude, delivery services in general have like been profiting. Like Instacart, everybody's doing that.
Yeah, so like I think DoorDash, you can pick up
DoorDash
groceries from like Walmart and stuff like that. But sometimes people will order like a TV or something from DoorDash. I don't think they're supposed to.
I don't know. I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that either. It's like, first off, how do you know that this dude has like a sizable vehicle to be picking that shit up? I mean, I've never really used DoorDash like for like work, so I don't know what pops up on their order. Like if it just shows the location where you're gonna go, and then you find out what you're picking up. But I think that'd be kind of fucked up if they don't.
Yeah. So, okay, man. Well, I think we covered a lot of stuff this week since we're making up for it. But this has been another episode of the Higher Notion podcast. Thanks for watching. Like the video, Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Share with your friends. We're trying to grow the audience, so we definitely appreciate it. Let us know what you think on any of the topics we talked about. And yeah, we'll be back next week. And yeah, thanks for joining.
I know, baby.
Subscribe. Peace.